Hello there.
Back when I was 17, I consider myself to be an avid reader. I've read a lot of stuff ranging from the Harry Potter, Maze Runner, the Throne of Glass series, and more. And then I got an upgrade. I found visual novel. With the combination of storytelling and visual on the screen, it helps me be engaged with visual, helping me understand and picture the environment setting with original soundtrack supporting every scene, making a certain scene more impactful with appropriate use of soundtrack. And as a fan of visual novel, I had the pleasure of jumping into numerous interactive stories that have tugged at my heartstring and immersed me in a captivating world, but nothing has left me a lasting impression like Katawa Shoujo did. Developed by a dedicated team of enthusiasts known as Four Leaf Studio, Katawa Shoujo narrative, character development, and thoughtful exploration of disability and human relationship make it an astounding and unforgettable experience. It is surprising that this beautiful novel came from 4chan itself, but in the word of the wise Gusto from Ratatouille, anyone can cook, and they fucking delivered. Katawa Shoujo's premise is both unique and daring, setting it apart from other visual novels. The game center theme revolves around the life and experience of young individuals with disabilities, specifically those attending Yamaku High School, a fictional institution for disabled students. The protagonist, Hisao Nakai, is suddenly thrust into this unfamiliar environment after suffering a heart attack due to a heart condition. This life-altering event not only serves as the catalyst for the narrative but also offers players a relatable entry point to the story, essentially a fish out of water narrative. And I'm gonna be honest with you people, initially I was looking for an interesting eroge with a unique plot that I could enjoy, and I don't exactly remember where and how I found Katawa Shoujo, but the prospect of nailing some disabled people didn't deter me at all. So when I first turned on the game and was greeted by that iconic opening OST, Wiosna, I was completely hooked. As we progressed into the storyline, I was less and less focusing on romancing these waifus, and instead, I found myself to be heavily invested in their narrative. Each girl has their own societal challenge, and as the player, we get to explore their life, struggles, and relationship. Katawa Shoujo somehow managed to do representation for disability way better than most of the current movies and games that are trying to push their agenda. And this shit came from 4chan in 2012. One of the game's greatest strengths lies in the character's development. Each of the 5 main heroines, along with the supporting cast, is written with their own distinct personalities, background, and challenges. The writers of Katawa Shoujo each have masterfully humanized this character and making their disability as the integral parts of their identity without reducing them to mere stereotype. Emi Ibarazaki, a spirited and athletic double amputee, is one of the first characters that we as the player encounter. Her determination and cheery attitude in life are amazing, and her route explores themes of perseverance and overcoming adversity. She is also one of the characters I suspect 80 of us accidentally romance in our first run because we try to be healthy. Rin Tezuka, a talented but eccentric artist with no arms, offers players a glimpse into the complexity of creativity and communication. She has an enigmatic personality and unique perspective of life, and her route felt the longest, and yet I'm always entertained by what she's going to say. Shizune Hakamichi, a deaf and mute student council president, presents an intriguing exploration of the dynamic of language and communication. Her competitive spirits and strong-willed nature shows me that she didn't let this stop her from being assertive and the chair scene. Hanako Ikezawa, a painfully shy girl with severe burn scar, delves into the issue of self-acceptance, trauma, and the importance of empathy. Her story resonated with me on a deeply emotional level as it tackled the themes of healing, personal growth, and low level of self-esteem. And finally, Lily Sato, a refined and elegant blind girl, explores the complexities of independence, responsibility, and the nature of true friendship. Her route was my final choice, and when the game brought me back to the main screen, I was slumped into my chair, feeling like I've lost someone I hold very dearly. These characters are not defined by their disabilities. Instead, Their disabilities serve as a backdrop against which their individuality and struggles are painted. Katawa Shoujo's dedication to portraying multi-dimensional characters with depth and authenticity, which allows me to be. My journey through Katawa Shoujo allows me to challenge my own biases and preconception about disability. It made me realize that the importance of seeing individuals as whole people rather than reducing them to their disability. The game's nuanced exploration of disability forced me to confront about my own misconceptions and biases, leading to personal growth and greater understanding of challenges faced by people with disability. You guys remember that blind YouTuber who was working out in a gym, and then this random girl suddenly attacked this man, accusing him of staring at her, even though he's blind, and repeatedly told her so? Even the manager of the gym joined into this absurdity by asking this man to not stab people despite the fact that he is literally blind. These two idiots probably wouldn't have reacted this way if they read Katawa Shoujo and developed something called empathy, but I don't think reading the line are the strongest trait. So generally, I would praise the storytelling and the writing, but you guys are already aware of that by the general vibe of this video. So I'm gonna mention something that I always look into when reading a visual novel, and I'm talking about the music. Enhances the scene by complementing the game's mood and atmosphere, evoking a wide range of emotion from joy, sadness, and literal anxiety. For those who have played the game, when you heard this OST, I bet everyone knows that shit is about to go down. Or my personal favorite, Raindrops and Puddles, which has a certain calming vibe that always comfort me after raining days. And of course, Uyosna, the main theme when you log in and after you finish a route. You always hear this theme only the main screen and after you finish the final route. This theme just plays in the background, and as the commenter Zeta Prime says, this is the song you encounter when you first entering the game. It opens up your soul, let the game fucks it mercilessly, and then taunts you when the game is finished. Masterfully done. And then below that, I don't think I'll ever fully recover from this game, which is honestly just pretty much everyone's vibe at this point. I know this video sounds a little bit corny, but it doesn't change the fact that this game has affected so many people in some way or another, and I just want to share my sentiment about the stuff that I enjoy greatly. Besides reading Dojin, of course. Anyway, I don't usually make this type of video, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and please click on that like and subscribe button. It really helps a lot. And if anyone want to share their experience with this game in the comment, feel free to do it because I genuinely love hearing people's perspective on this game. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, so have a good one.